The Santa Maria slowly lifts from the seabed, disturbing a massive cloud of sand.
View from the surface. A specialized salvage aircraft hovers above, winching the ship upward. A final look at the ship as it sits proudly at the head of the fleet.
The camera fades to black on the golden Santa Maria nameplate.
The diver wipes away thick silt from a section of the hull, revealing ancient, dark oak wood.
A school of silver fish darts through a hole in the rotted lower deck planks. The restoration begins as
the flashlight beam reveals a glint of gold from an open treasure chest stuck in the ship's hold.
Lobsters retreat into the dark crevices of the stern castle as the Caucasian non-binary diver approaches.
Heavy-duty industrial underwater cables are looped around the main support beams of the Santa Maria.
The diver secures a massive lifting hook to the ship's central frame.
Airbags attached to the hull begin to inflate, sending large bubbles upward. The Santa Maria slowly lifts from the seabed, disturbing a massive cloud of sand.
View from the surface. A specialized salvage aircraft hovers above, winching the ship upward.
The water breaks as the top of the rotted main mast emerges into the sunlight. The entire hull of the Santa Maria is suspended in the air by heavy steel cables.
Hold it steady on the port side.
Easy now, bring her down slow. Watch the keel.
Layers of green slime and coral are stripped away, revealing the ship's original textures. A worker uses a steel scraper to remove stubborn barnacles from the rudder.
A forklift brings in massive new slabs of fresh, kiln-dried oak. Applying thick, black tar-like sealant to the joints between the new wood. The restoration of the Santa Maria
Sense mechanical phase.
drilling holes into the deck for new brass fittings.
All right, increase the pressure.
Holding steady at the mark, boss.
Secure it.
The interior hold is cleared of gold coins and artifacts using specialized brushes.
The gold treasure is carefully placed into modern secure cases.
sense mechanical phase. Replacing the captain's table with a perfectly restored mahogany replica. Installing a modern, compact engine into the belly of the ship for backup power. Sanding the curved edges of the bowsprit to a mirror finish.
The first of the 3 massive masts is lowered into its socket.
Tightening the steel shrouds that will support the main mast.
Yeah.
Watch the rigging up there. Careful with the welding sparks.
All right, heave. Keep it coming.
A giant sewing machine repairs the edges of the original sail design.
The new steering wheel is installed on the quarterdeck.
The hull is spray painted with a deep, protective black finish.
The waterline is marked with a bright white stripe. Testing the bell with a single resonant strike.
Varnishing the masts to protect them from the salt air.
Checking the tension of the new hemp ropes on the rigging.
The alignment is off by 2 degrees.
Rerouting power to the secondary actuators.
Compensating now.
The cannons are remounted on new, reinforced wooden carriages.
East Asian female workers oil the cannon barrels to prevent future rust.
We need to ensure the steel reinforcement aligns perfectly with the original structure here.
I've double-checked the schematics for the galley.
A worker knots the rope ladders, shrouds, by hand. The ship's name, Santa Maria, is painted in gold leaf on the stern. Applying a final protective wax coat to the entire hull. Scaffolding is slowly dismantled, revealing the ship's majestic size.
The dry dock begins to fill with water, surrounding the ship once more.
The hull floats perfectly on the waterline, stable and proud. The main yardarm is raised to its full height. Unfurling the main sail for the first time in centuries.
Testing the motorized winch system for the anchor.
Mechanical phase. The anchor drops into the harbor with a massive splash.
Inspecting the new communications antenna hidden in the rigging.
checking the airtight seals on the lower deck portholes. The crew loads fresh supplies and barrels onto the deck. The captain's quarters are revealed, filled with maps and the salvaged treasure.
Final inspection of the rudder's hydraulic steering system.
The Santa Maria is towed out of the shipyard into the open bay. The Santa Maria is towed out of the shipyard into the open bay.
Sunlight glints off the fresh paint and gold leaf.
The crew stands on the deck, testing the new wood's grip.
Hoisting the secondary sails on the foremast. Close-up of the figurehead cutting through the blue ocean water. The modern fleet salutes the flagship with their horns. Inside the hold, the gold coins are secured in their glass display cases. Night falls. The Santa Maria's lanterns glow warmly against the sea. The flagship's radar rotates silently on the mast. Adjusting the rigging lines one last time.
A panoramic view of the 100% restored Santa Maria under full sail. The ship sails past the camera, showing the incredible detail of the wood grain.
The Santa Maria enters a new port, a symbol of engineering triumph. Dropping the sails in a perfectly synchronized motion. The anchor hits the water, securing the ship's legacy.
A final look at the ship as it sits proudly at the head of the fleet.
The camera fades to black on the golden Santa Maria nameplate.